What's up? I got my eyes on the road, and we are not on the way to a gig this time. We are on the way to Syracuse, New York. We got about an hour-and-a-half drive ahead of us, and we are going for the first of two conferences this year, DJs Assemble. My first time. It's a smaller, more intimate conference, and that's honestly one of the things I'm excited for. And I'm not only going to be doing a cut-down version of my DJX seminar. I only got 30 minutes this time, so I had to cut 20 minutes out, which was honestly more challenging than you'd think. But I'm also doing a performance. I'm playing at the first after party tonight, and I'm going to be mixing a lot of modern hits, including some of the work rate transitions I do at school events ahead of my seminar tomorrow, which I am opening the whole thing. So negative that I got that right away, but positive that I get it out of the way. So all of the stressful parts done before everything else. I can just sit back, relax, and enjoy DJs Assemble. So if I see any of you guys there, thank you for coming out. And yeah, we're going to show you what's going on and get checked in the hotel, which is a Best Western. I'm cheating on Marriott. I do not feel good about it, but it was a lot cheaper, and it's right across the street. So see you guys when we get there.
The fuck up. We're going to assemble. Let's go.
Let's move up a little bit. Look at the dentist. Fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps.
Yeah, it's hard to stay low and everybody knows this, yeah. I'm back at it, she ain't never been.
I'm Jaxin, and I'm a wedding and private events DJ.
Possibly sitting Can't tell me nothing. Wait till I get my money right.
Well, guess who, did absolutely no context for anything that went on last night? What's up, guys? I never debriefed last night, or even told you what was going on. They had a night one party. I did my set. I basically made no mistakes. Say I made no mistakes. Everyone did such a great job. It was really cool to see so much talent in one room, and I'm kind of already liking the smaller conference 5 better. Thermostat set to 6.7. Anyways, we're in the hotel room. We're staying at a Best Western, as I said. We're actually on the top floor, 11th floor, penthouse suite. Just kidding. It's actually a normal room, and it's kind of weird. It's got a kind of kitchen, but no stovetop. And look at this shit. It's so weird. The bed is when you first walk in the room. Then it zigzags to the back. This is weird. But look at our view. We got a nice view of the downtown rooftop and stuff, and a nice view of the hotel I wish I was staying at, which is a Residence Inn, although I wish I was staying down the street at the full-service Marriott and using the titanium benefits to get in the lounge and stuff instead of eating powdered eggs for breakfast. Anyways, we're gonna go head over. As you can see, I am dressed up. Let me know what you, just out of curiosity, let me know what you think of the t-shirt and suit look. I kind of like this, and I wanted to try it for a more sleek, more modern look, and honestly, I might switch to this for proms next year versus the button-down look. It's too wedding formal for me, honestly. But, all right, let's go ahead over to Sky Armory. We'll show you guys around, and I'm the first one speaking, so I get to set up and shit. Who the hell is that guy? And he's wearing the same shirt. I look like a mega church pastor right now. Good morning, welcome all. I don't know why they chose me to start, but I'm so excited to kick things off and tell you a little bit about, into my crazy mind, being a Gen Z DJ, DJing for that exact crowd, turning school events into those concert level experiences. So it's that Go Meg dance in it that everyone knows. So again, finding that, setting cue points, however you can jump to that right part. Additionally, pop culture and current events does play a lot in school events. The Michael Jackson movie brought back so many Michael Jackson requests. Also, old Justin Bieber's back and popping. Biebercella. And of course, that 2016's vibe. So a lot of that music and nostalgic aspect. I know, nostalgic. That's when I was going to high school dances. I have this mindset that the dumber the song sounds on TikTok, the better it's going to work. There's this stupid deep sea diver crap, and I was like, this sounds like crap, and I bet you it's going to work, and it did. So, you definitely follow up on the trends, and you know what songs we like and listen to, and it just made it so much more fun. So again, things that we do that set us apart. I know a lot of us DJs get into a nightclub mindset where we have to do a bell curve. We have to build up to it. We kind of did build up to it with that doors open and that soft open. But right out the gate, the number one best thing you can do is build trust, because then they're not going to think that we need to give him song requests because he doesn't know what we like. And what I like to do is once you get to that hype part, I just backspin it out and I say, and I like hype the school up and I say, Shen, how are you feeling for real tonight? As I said, I go by the name of DJ NVision. When I come to schools, I don't come to sit around. Open up that circle. And what I've been doing too is I've been pitting schools against each other. My man DJ Mike Napoli's at Bethlehem's prom right now, and he's texting me trying to tell me that they're going to be a better crowd. And me and the crowd collective, boo! And I'm like, nah, we need to show something. And then the energy goes crazy because kids love to be damn competitive. And again, using trends to your advantage. How many of you guys have young kids in this building? That. 6, 7, it's so freaking dumb. But again, find ways you can uniquely bring in the TikTok sample. Like last year, I did one on 6, 7. I'm like, y'all know what day it is? And all the kids go 6, 7, and I dropped the 6, 7. That's another one. That stupid scuba dance. When I see people doing it, I actually started throwing it in my sampler, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And just start dropping it, just to be goofy and stupid. And the kids like think it's the most hilarious thing ever. And the most important thing, you gotta act like you wanna be there. Because kids can tell when you're just sitting behind your facade or DJ booth with your arms crossed and just wish you were DJing a wedding or a club or something. You also talk throughout the whole prom. Not just playing songs, but hyping us up. Or this one, that really enjoys the interactive aspect of when I do sets, because sometimes it can get very awkward if no one's talking, and you really take the load off of being an awkward teenager. Again, don't be afraid. The mic is a tool, and it's a tool for elevating your sets. My biggest tip with school events, and that's not taking things personally. That, to a lot of people and me up until recently, the slower last hour, half hour, always caused me to beat myself up. Think I'm the worst DJ at proms. You get weird reactions. You get no reactions. Like, I played Juno by Sabrina Carpenter, and nobody reacted, and I was scarred from ever playing that song again. So, don't let that get to you. And again, this season and a couple seasons ago, the prom court thing, that's not my #1 dance floor killer anymore. It's those goddamn ice cream bars. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's so dumb. I love ice cream, but I hate what they do to my crowds. And again, people leave 30 minutes early. It's normal. Think about when I go out to bars, like alone. Do I stay until the lights turn on? No, I leave a little early. And that time when it's quieter is a great time to embrace those line dances, the cheesy stuff, the strange requests, and it's a good time to take risks. For instance, I had a school that a lot of kids were requesting Scotty Doesn't Know in pop punks. I'm like, is that gonna work? I tried it, and it turns out this school has a very, very good liking to pop punk. They do that stupid next thing. Who cares? It's one person out of a bunch. And again, I beat myself in the moment about dances and look back at the footage, and wow, was this the same dance? And just entitled kids. Kids suck. We all know it well. And that brings me to this point. You can do everything amazing, but there will always be people who just won't be happy. You saw that one person and her boyfriend were so dissatisfied. But as the clips were showing, you saw all the people who commented on the reel I posted after the dance saying that we made a life-changing, not life-changing, but a memorable experience that they will never forget. And that leads me with the biggest takeaway that you guys can make for any event. Instead of focusing on that one person who thinks you are the worst DJ ever, thinks you suck, thinks you are a terrible person and that you should not be the one, for every one person, there are hundreds of other people who've had the best time of their lives and will remember that event forever. Thank you guys so much for having me. I am so excited to meet all you guys and talk dances. Scan that code if you haven't already, and let's connect.
Nick McPherson, everybody.
See, while they're enjoying the musicians, the DJ, the moment, that guy with the glow stick in his pants is insane. But in general, the musicians are the vehicle. Joy is our product that we're trying to keep here.
Night, and shout out to the DJ's help desk. I stumbled upon a thread. I always wonder what DJs are going to do when they retire. It seems like many don't plan financially for the later years. This is not a job you can do forever.
Hey, you guys know when you go to a conference and you're waiting for the shoe to drop that speaker because you know they're going to sell you some shit at the end of it and you're just waiting for that tension to happen. If you just get to that point, allow me to dispel all that tension right now. I am only here to sell you shit. Consider me the sham wow chop slap chop guy right now. That is who I am. Hey, but at the
play the instrumental side so well because it's not really tuned to that. Now, speaking of tuning in, last year we were actually able to set the gains coming out here so we could run every box to manufacturer spec. RCF, for instance, once you cranked all the way up, that's their affinity point, or something, their unity point. With that, we could not get it to save. So what we had to do was an alternate, which is adjusting the volume at the speakers itself. Not every part of a song over for each speaker. And we'll actually do 2 runs with it so you get a kind of a good ear on it. Once we've done that, we're stopping the music. You're going to do your final tally. When everybody's tallied, I'm going to show the results in the app. So you'll be able to go to the apps, the results, and see the victor of that. It will tell you what the speaker is. And if by chance there's an actual demo price, since they're here, you may be able to buy it and you'll be able to see how much it is and walk away with it. So, on that note, in traditional, Ben hates this song, but has become a staple to everything.
Round of applause for some tall ass people in this building.
Oh, can you do it on the baseball point source, the one that was the hot on that
The
one?
point source. So,
No, both point source and college. I'm curious.
so you want to hear a bass boss, point source?
So we are halfway through about day 1. We just did, I spoke, it all went really well. Super excited I got that out of the rip. And I'm going back to my room. Unlike DJX, the hotel's there and then the place is across the street. So, actually now that I think about it, it's probably about the same walk, just Hard Rock's all inside, now that I think about it. But I'm just gonna take a shower and crank another Celsius because I'm freaking tired. It is also the freaking Zimbabwe desert out here. It is so hot and I'm changing short. I'm done speaking. I don't nice. Well, my camera girl is probably like, nice no matter what. I need that bit of motivation, but I am freaking exhausted. I'm gonna keep it going, keep showing footage.
Why you're a professional. And when I say that, I'm not talking about, I don't give a shit if you guys can scratch records, okay? It doesn't matter. I don't care if you slam mix or whatever your superpower is, that's what I'm looking for you guys to showcase, all right? If I've learned anything within this past year, it's that whatever your DJ skill is or is not, those folks are out there looking for that level of professionalism. And you guys are gonna see me scratch a lot of records tonight. That doesn't convert to sales for people that don't give a shit about scratching records, all right? So when you look at this, I really want you guys to hone into who you are and really dive into that, all right?
It's day 1 of education, so technically day 2 of DJs Assemble. Look at these cool 3D printed ones, and I got a special one for being presenter and spinner, or whatever you want to call it, performer. And how do I feel about this? I feel like comparing it to a bigger one in DJX is kind of unfair because each of them has their own benefits. This, it can be overwhelming because you're pretty much going with a group to all the seminars. But in Change, you're with the same people and you're doing a lot more networking. It's easier to talk to people because you're in that smaller group versus DJX. You're a small fish in a big pond. And also DJX is more of a choose your own adventure, which is why I'm kind of starting to like the smaller conference idea. I'm not sure if I really glassed on it, but seminar went great. And for those of you guys who do watch the channel and who were here and said hi to me, because there's a lot of you guys, Thank you guys so much, and it honestly still encourages me to this day. Got dinner and the night 2 after party tonight, so that's super exciting. I'm looking forward to it. We've got a lot of great talented DJs, and just run up to the room to freshen up and get ready for the party. So overall, it's good so far.
He was something right. I'm a grown ass man, so shorty, you can spend the night. 'Cause I'm the shit. Up in this bitch.
One of the best to ever rip it. One of the best to ever do it. He looks like your favorite rabbi, but he really is an actual DJ assassin. He's about to rip off your head and shit down your neck. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only motherfucking Jaxin Cohen, aka DJ The Man. Let's go!
It probably is, but this shit, you can't recreate it, you know? Wow. It's literally like a Winter Soldier activation, bro.
17:38. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since you're pretty, soon as you came in the door, I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced.
Check it out, so I made a bunch of dope edits just for this show. There's at least 10 of these that nobody's heard before. I only got 30 minutes with you guys, so you're just gonna get 30 minutes of straight heat. Is that cool? Y'all make some noise.
Alrighty, so last night we saw the party, got to see a lot of cool DJs like Eyecon, Drew Pierce, DJ Demand, and all those awesome, super talented DJs. We're back here at the Sky Army for day 2 of education, day 3 of the conference, and yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. And a lot of you guys have been, saying hi coming up to not only me, but also my the one behind the camera, who I guess hard launched at this thing. You guys, definitely you guys have met my girlfriend also. It's the reason why my Prime videos are so great. All right, so we're gonna head up and we're gonna go for another day of education. They got breakfast this time, so no shit hotel powdered eggs. Food here is really good. It's one of the great things about this is Lou, Jack, Steve, and Chris truly do care about the community. It does not feel like a for-profit show. They're very much putting money into the experience, getting great talent in, also feeding us, which is, from a conference perspective, I'm so used to Buychs where it's spend a shit ton of money on AC food. But let's go ahead and we'll show you a little bit about what the day looks like. The best planners in your market, or it might be to DJ on the fucking moon. It doesn't matter. It's your dream. And the size of it doesn't matter as long as you have meaning behind it.
With digital technology, with what you do and this and everything else like that, the transitions could be part of the creating the energy process. So think about something. You guys are playing and you're going through a set and you're thinking, you're banging, banging, banging. If you make 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these little transitions from one song to another, what that gives you is a moment to breathe. What that gives you is a minute to just go.
Programs and stuff like that, like 10 years ago, but you know, once I learned that, you know, you have to basically control all of the lighting for a concert, you know, I leaned more into learning what DMX control was. Big advocate for Sound Switch. I'm sure many of you guys are using that stuff as well, but obviously, you know, it can take.
In 2 weeks, July 28th, we are hosting a first ever, never before seen in the, is that me? By the way, I'm sorry. First ever, never before seen in the lighting, or at least the DJ lighting community, we are hosting a live keynote in the style of Apple. You guys have all seen the Apple keynotes where they come on and they show you these new products. There's gonna be a live portion of it. I'm gonna be there, Rick's gonna be there, Marcellus will be there, and there's gonna be pre-recorded, really, really sick videos for this new release we've been working on with China, by the way. Like, we literally talk to China all day, every day. I mean, middle of the night for us, but we're working with them to come up with new stuff.
You got playing? There we go, we got a tune. We can play stuff with it. And I noticed like 1 pitch down. So it's the same key. So once I noticed I had the first one there, I could work it from there. It was simple enough, just step down. And let me go back to the correct loop. So then from there, I can use this to open and close it. That's basically the idea behind that one, just playing the little synth thing. So then. There you go. This to plus or minus 50. You're gonna notice me doing this on a couple transitions, a similar thing. Once you set it to plus or minus a certain amount, 117 is really easy to get to, 39 is easy to get to, 90 is easy to get to. Like the ones that are at like the outer ends, it's easier to make that jump. Whereas if I was trying to get to a song that was like 100, like I couldn't do it that fast. It'd be like, you know? But since it's like at the edge of it, I can just flick that in like one motion and I'm at 117. So. two sounds that are similar. Like if you're playing like a totally different instrument, it's more of a stretch and it's less cool, I think, and the audience is less likely to get it. So right away the first link was the synth of these two songs sounds similar. It sounds like it could have been damn near the same keyboard. The other thing is they kind of mix together. Like if you just play these at the same time, we just sync these up and like play it, there's kind of like a little mashup that happens. I'm not going to set a new cue point, but that is a spot where I found the first note. So then I'm going to, so then I would go and set that one, and I would find all of my notes first. And once I've found all my notes, and I know it can happen, then from there I have to find a way to play it well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 16 beats from when it starts to when it happens. So as long as you can keep your eye on that, that's going to help your wordplay and tone play transitions happen more smoothly and be less jarring on the dance floor. Because again, it's easy to do these things, it's easy to make these connections, but it's difficult to do them in a way that doesn't mess up the vibe on the floor. That's really the trick of like pulling this off. And then I played Butterfly by Crazy Town, just let it ride for a couple choruses to give myself a chance to load another track. I like this song because DJ AM is featured on it. He was the DJ for Crazy Town. He has a little solo at the end there. If you know, you know. And then I jumped into this one, which I made a routine edit for. So this is an example of making it like easy. Like at this point, we are one step away from basically just having a segue edit. So we're playing the chords of the one song on the other one. So I always knew these were the same chords. I always knew they were there. I always knew those songs were connected. I always played them one after the other, but there's one problem, and that's that one of these chords isn't here. So if you notice, this one is off in the distance. This is another chord that I created. It's one of the other chords shifted down. Because this one doesn't actually work. If you try to go and mimic this, the notes aren't all there. So this is an example of if you almost have a tone play, sometimes you can just cheat and add one of the notes, and nobody's really gonna know, especially if it sounds so similar, especially if it's chords, it's the same chords and we're just missing one chord. So I went and I added an extra chord so that I could pull that one off.
My back, lick my roof and my crack, my crack, my crack, my crack, my crack.
And then to further hammer it in, like looking for something sexual to like make that wordplay connection, and I was just like thinking about just rolling it over. Like one day when I was on the train, I was like, my crack, like that could mean like drugs as well. That's not necessarily just ass crack. And then I originally did it into white lines, which was cool, but people didn't get the joke as much because it's like more thematically about coke. It's not like the song opens up with like cocaine. Like it's a little more subtle, so people weren't really getting it. And I thought about like Cocaine by Eric Clapton, but I was never really like playing someplace where I could play that song. And I started playing at this bar in New York where they want me to play a lot of like old stuff in the mix, like old like unexpected stuff. And so I was like, all right, let's see if this works. And it worked with just like the chorus verse edit of Cocaine. And now I use it at just that one spot and to make DJs laugh. Otherwise, it doesn't have much application. So much, guys. It's been wonderful. It's been great to get to know you all better. You guys are awesome. You guys are like people. I always like spending time with like-minded individuals, just swapping stories, getting to know each other. I mean, this is all our shit. We're all weirdly obsessed with this, and outside of things like this, we can't just be nerds about it to this extent. So it's been lovely just having a few days to just chop it up with you guys and be dorks about DJing. So thank you so much for being here.
I just pretty much have the same words to say. I'm spent
trying to run the show for 3 days. You can only imagine how exhausted. I know you guys are exhausted too. Thank you so much for attending.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, Jack.
Hold tight. I'm fucking drunk. I've been at the England match all afternoon. I'm heartbroken, but I'm heart-warmed by the fact that you're all here today, and the last 3 days have been absolutely insane. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for our vendors for having us. Genuinely, when you put your name behind an event, you trust not only those that you work alongside of, but those that you bring into the event and speak on the stage and perform, to hope that they back you up. And hopefully you guys all got value out of the ticket that you bought. What a fucking show. In my opinion, we could have sold tickets just for the nightlife.
Thank you all. It wouldn't be possible without all of you. DJs assemble. Stay tuned. We'll let you know what the future holds.
So I know we're not on the way home from a gig, but debrief. So, again, I keep saying this. I probably said this a million times. I like the smaller conference. I honestly kind of like this better. I don't know. I was able to have like face-to-face extended conversations with some bigger people who usually at these conferences have so many people to talk to. There's DJ Demand and Eyecon and those type of people, you know, the really, really talented performance level DJs in our industry. Biggest takeaway of this conference was size does not always matter. I know it's Chris Washburn's conference and he made tons of sexual jokes because it's fucking Chris Washburn. But all the speakers for the seminars were amazing. All the performers for the after parties were top tier, better than pretty much every DJX one I've been to, with some exceptions. Like I loved the Puffy one, I loved the RCM party last year. Speaking of DJX, I will be attending this year. It goes without saying, I know a lot of you guys came up to me, said hi to me, said that they're fans of the channel, fans of the Patreon, and all that, which, if you're not already on Patreon, please. It helps me go to these conferences. But the point being is, not only with me, but for all the other bigger sort of personalities in the industry, I am honestly such an open book, and I'm a talker. So if you guys see me at DJX, just please come up to me and let's just start a freaking conversation. Like don't feel like you're fanboying. Like I'm a nobody. Which I know a lot of you are like, no, you're really nobody. I think in the scope of things, I'm not a Spinelli. I'm not a Rick Webb. 100,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this vlog was kind of just all over the place. I just kind of wanted to show you just a little bit about what it looks like at this conference. And a quick plug. So during the conference, again, as I said, hard launch. If you guys don't have me on Instagram, because I friggin' post about her all the time. My girlfriend, who is responsible for all the great prom videos this season, started a new Instagram page called Offstage with DJ NVision, where she's going to be posting a lot about the behind-the-scenes stuff with me. So think about this like James Hype's Moving Differently vlogs, except they're posts. I don't know what she has planned. She had the idea. I do not manage the account, so she could be posting about my annoying habits, because I got a lot of those. I know she'll be nice to me though. So feel free to give that a follow. Feel free to give that a follow and check out what it's really like to date a DJ like me. Anyways, we got just under an hour and a half drive home. We're gonna be home at 10:20, which kind of sucks, but nice thing about this conference is it's 2 hours from my house, and I worked Monday, got there Monday night, and it's Wednesday. I'm going home, so I only have to take 2